I think that they're gonna play a bigger part as they'll be like our secondary antagonists when the crossovers happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they would take advantage of the Dominators coming through.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if they're not directly contributing to that, they're gonna take advantage of that. Like everybody not watching their area, I guess.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Jeremy and Bears.
What's good?
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's Legends of Tomorrow, the Season 2 premiere. Tonight's episode was called Out of Time. That sounds like a Flash title.
Yeah.
Oh, the clip!
Narf!
In Star City, Nathan Haywood meets with Oliver and tells him that the Legends are in trouble. He tells him that he knows that he is the Green Arrow, and then shows him evidence of them changing history. They travel to the Atlantic Ocean and find the Wave Rider on the ocean floor. They find Rory in stasis and wake him up. He attacks Oliver, who easily subdues him. He begins to tell them the events that had transpired, resulting in the team being separated. In 1637 France, the team finds themselves at the home of Louis XIII. They save him and his wife from time pirates, there to kill them. Back on the Wave Rider, the team experience a timequake. Rory tells Oliver and Nathan that the Nazis nuked New York City in 1942. The Legends decide to go and save New York, despite Rex Tyler's warning not to travel to that time and place. Sarah finds out that Damien is connected to the attack and makes it her mission to kill him. Gideon tells Ray and Stein that Albert Einstein disappeared before the nuke was created, which leads them to believe he was kidnapped by the Germans to create it. When they arrive in 1942, New York, Ray follows Sarah thinking she'll get herself into trouble while the rest of the team look for Albert Einstein. Sarah and Ray find Dark and find out he was working with the Germans. Ray convinces Sarah to wait on killing Dark until they find out where he is hiding the uranium used to make the bomb. Stein and Roy abduct Einstein, saving him from the Nazis. Einstein tells him that his ex-wife also has knowledge of how to make it and that she may be working for Dark. Ray tells him that he can track the uranium signature Dark acquired through constant exposure using his suit. They find Dark in Weehawken, New Jersey, and battle his men. Sarah confronts Dark, while Ray tries to disable the bomb. The plan goes south, so the team is forced to retreat. Rip traces the uranium signature to an underwater U-boat where Dark is aboard. Dark fires the atomic bomb, which heads straight to New York City. Rip realizes that the only way to stop it is to crash their Wave Rider directly into it. He then uses a time scatter device he had Jax make, sending the rest of the team except for Rory to different points in time. He brings Rory to the medbay, and the nuke collides with the Wave Rider. Oliver tells Rory that he has too much on his plate to accompany him to find the Legends, but suggests Nathan goes. They travel back 70 million years in South Dakota, where Ray is being chased by a dinosaur. In the year 821 in England, Stein and Jax are justice for a young king. And finally, in 1693 Salem, Sarah is about to be burned at the stake when they save her. With the team back together, they try to locate Rip, who appears as a hologram. He tells them that they must continue to keep the timeline intact without him. They travel to 1942 at Columbia University and convince Einstein to let people know about Maliva Malik, his lover, to keep her safe from Dark. Eobard appears on the submarine Dark is on and saves him from being killed. Before leaving, the team is stopped by the JSA. What does the Legion of Doom have planned for the world? How will this all tie in to the four-way crossover between Supergirl, The Flash, and Arrow? Will the JSA think the Legends to be friend or foe? Will Nathan realize that it's his granddaddy? Why does Dr. Midnight look like he's a weird pilot? Why does Stargirl's outfit always look bad? Why is Obsidian the only cool-looking guy on the JSA? Find out on the next episode of Legends of Tomorrow.
So, one sentence.
I don't even know how to summarize this. Time travel.
Albert Einstein is not who he seems.
Albert Einstein's a peon.
Yump. Rory's a tank. So, getting into the character interactions, I don't know, it's just like the feel overall is awesome. Like is rapport a good word? Rapport?
Yes.
Between, everybody actually. It's funny. Like, they're superheroes, they're in a pretty, like, important scenario, but they still have time to joke. So, like, the first thing that we see them doing is they're in France, right?
Yeah, the 1800s. France.
Yeah, there we go. And I don't know exactly what the point of them going there. They're trying to stop time pirates. Is that what it was?
I think they were definitely time travelers. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because they had the laser guns.
Assassinating the King of France.
Yeah, that dude was goofy as fudge. Like, he just seemed really out of place in that scene. But yeah, and then I love how, like, Sarah's like was seducing the queen. Was that the Queen of France?
Yeah.
And then they get back to the ship, and it's just, I don't know, it's just banter, I guess, for that whole part. And I just realized I missed a whole intro, which was
the historian.
Yes, Nathan Haywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came barging into Oliver's office saying that his team is in trouble, or his Legends are in trouble.
He's got some moves, dude. He actually breached getting into the mayor's place. Yeah. Like, I was actually surprised. And yes, basically, that was the scene I was describing to you guys last week where he was showing Oliver pictures of like people like Ray Palmer getting dubbed as a knight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Nice.
that was kind of funny, like how they're like just embedding themselves throughout history.
Mhm.
He was the only. That's interesting, like you said.
He's
how-
well versed.
Yeah, how he knew that all that stuff was going on, and that Oliver was Green Arrow.
Yeah. He's like, you became mayor, and look, or when you come into town, there's a new like Robin Hood,
Yeah,
and that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy how he's the only one that noticed that.
it's funny how he didn't. So he must actually be. I mean, obviously he's a good guy, but like actually a good person to not just call Oliver out like that if he already knew.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you knew what Oliver has done in the past, I personally would not take that chance. He might put an arrow in me.
That is true.
He was about to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the Green Arrow. He's like, get out. And then Oliver actually got to. No, he didn't get to ride in a Wave Rider, but he actually goes into the Wave Rider
Yeah.
after he and Nate decide to find it in the Atlantic Ocean with it. Does Oliver really have that much of a pull that he could get a submersive vehicle?
Probably. Yeah.
That's pretty
He's the
crazy.
mayor and a vigilante. He can do whatever he pleases.
I don't know if he's a mayor, but like that's some dough. That's an
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean. And then who did they find?
Rory.
I love like his first reaction is just to like start swinging, wake him up from stasis, and he basically just tells both of them the story of how he got there.
Yes.
So, who wants to take this? What was the first part of his story?
First part was France, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what we talk. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Next part of the story. Sorry.
I think the next part of the story is when they go to 1940s.
New York. Okay.
Yes, New York.
New York.
Yes. Somebody on the team has their own mission, right?
Miss Lance.
Yes. So, what did one part of the team want to do? Find.
Oh, it's to avenge her family.
Yes.
And then the other part.
Save Albert Einstein.
Yes.
Kind of stop the city from being itsy bitsy, kind of a little bit blown up.
Yeah. They actually felt the bomb going off, so that's
Yeah.
why they went back to save it. Is that how it works?
I don't know.
'Cause
No,
like,
he said
something
that,
shook on
yeah,
the ship.
but they call it like a time
A
something.
time quick.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
there you go.
All right. And I guess to make a long story short, who is behind the Germans getting the nuclear bomb 3 years before it was created?
Husky Damien Dirk.
I like his character. I like that they're using him here. And basically they tried to intercept him because he has Albert Einstein's ex-wife, was that? At that point in time?
Sure, yeah.
Because she had helped him manufacture it, and it doesn't go right. I didn't really get what was happening because Ray was supposed to stop that, right?
Yeah.
But his suit couldn't handle it. Was that what it was?
Yeah,
Too
the
much
radiation was messing with the suit.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was about to explode.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought-
it was going to
yeah.
get to that point, but it didn't.
I thought so too.
I just
thought, like-
overthought it.
No, it looked like it did because his stuff was like short circuiting, and then Rory gets shot.
Yeah.
That's very rare, but he did.
Yeah.
And Lance, Sarah kicked, or he's trying to kick Damien's ass, but they end up retreating. Yes.
Yes.
She was not winning that one anyway.
Yeah. He's too a power.
Yeah. And then they end up chasing him underneath the water. I don't know what it is. I love the graphics of that. It looks so sick. Like when they which went into it.
A straight dive?
Yeah. And they try to stop Damien from blowing up New York with the bomb in the submarine. But he ends up shooting it. And then Rip, what's his plan?
Shut collision course. We're going to stop this one way or another.
This is this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yes, and then what does he do though? Like right when they're about to crash, he doesn't leave the ship. I mean, he actually keeps Rory with him.
Yeah.
I
Because he
was like-
thinks that he's not going to make it.
His reaction though, wasn't that funny when everyone disappeared and he's just like, "I knew you never liked me." And yes, Rory somehow survived. I don't like he was strapped down in the med bay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get how he survived. Well, I guess the ship, that makes sense because the ship survived. But
Yeah.
I don't get where Rip went because he disappeared after that scene.
Yeah.
And then where do we end up? That's where the beginning starts, or
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like catches up to where it is. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone was scattered. Sorry, I missed that. Everyone was scattered throughout time,
Yeah.
and that was pretty interesting how Oliver got Nathan to join Rory on his little journey. He's like, I don't really got the time to do this, but You could go with him. Yeah, I forgot that Rory could pilot a time ship.
Yeah, because he was Kronos
Yeah.
for a bit.
So who did they pick up first?
Ray Palmer.
Yes. That was funny.
70 million years ago in South Dakota.
Get chased by a dinosaur. I mean, if anyone had to survive that era, it would have been him.
Yeah.
And then Jax and Stein were in England?
Tintangle.
Tintangle.
Tint Angel or something like that. Yeah, England, yes.
And they're jesters, right?
Yeah.
And then Sarah...
He's showing the kid or the king his phone. He's like, oh, you want to see magic?
And then... Wait, how the frick... Because they had been stuck there for some time, right?
Yeah, how did the battery...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Stein is just
Yeah,
that
he
smart.
probably figured out something.
And then Sarah was about to be burned at the stake.
Yeah, Salem.
Yeah.
Salem.
Yeah,
didn't
burn
catch
the
that part.
witch.
Yeah.
Of all places, Salem.
Yeah.
I don't even know how she got in that predicament anyways. Like, I'm pretty sure if the Sarah Lands we know wouldn't have been, like, subdued unless she was letting them get to that.
She was too busy having fun with all the women.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why they burn. Am I missing anything else before we go on to that ending, I guess?
No, I think that's it. Well, Rip had one more final message.
Oh, okay, yeah. So one day you grew up at the end. What does he say?
I don't remember.
I remember. Is it sure?
I've scattered you all across time because it was the right thing to do. This is how I saved you. And just remember, history is yours. Pussy out!
And he also says, he's like, the captain never leaves the ship.
And neither does Rory.
But he left the ship after.
Yeah. He didn't die.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think so. Because you would have
Or
seen
did
his
he
body.
leave the ship?
Yeah, where
Is he
could
in the ship?
He is
Was
the
it?
ship. I'm
No,
just
it
kidding.
wasn't like... I can't remember what show it was, or movie. Oh, I remember, actually. It was Sanctuary.
Yeah.
So, have you ever seen Sanctuary?
Maybe if you describe it, because I've seen a lot of movies.
Basically, this woman who's immortal owns a house that she uses to keep supernatural creatures safe from the world and the world safe from them.
Yeah.
Anyway, stuff happens. She ends up locking herself in a room and watching everything that happens over the last 100 years up to a certain point when she needs to come back out and reveal herself. What
Whoa.
if Rip did that?
That's fun.
He is hiding out in the ship just watching this thing like Ashton Kutcher style.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Was that a horror movie?
No, it's a show.
Sanctuary?
Yeah, it's a show on sci-fi.
That's creepy.
It's a pretty good show.
Okay,
What
I might have
show?
to check
It's
that out.
over now.
That sounds awesome. Maybe that's what he did. He's just like, you've done well. He just opens the door. He's just sitting there the whole time.
That's so creepy.
You've done well, Legends. That's all I got.
Yeah, but that would be creepy. That would be like him, anyways. He's kind of sly like that. So they decide to stop Dark by having Albert Einstein out his lover, which was that lady who built it, so that way she's protected
Yeah.
because the public would know her. And then Dark is about to get murked by his own crew, but who shows up?
Joe, I'm just kidding.
Eobard.
Jonah.
Yeah. Reverse splash.
That was awesome. I don't know how the hell he got underwater like that. That was a pretty sick scene. And thus, something was born. But we won't mention it later because I'll save that for an Easter egg, even though we're supposed to see them later anyways. And then while the legends are leaving, who stops them?
The Justice Society of America.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yes.
I have some things to say about them later, but yeah, basically it ends off with that. So, with those interactions out of the way, what were you guys' favorite parts?
Just the mayhem that happened in France. Rip is trying to keep it all together, and next thing you know, there's laser beams going off, throwing around fireballs everywhere. Ray Palmer's just blowing shit up, flying around the sky. Mayhem.
Yeah, the action scenes are always done well in this show.
Yeah.
It wasn't even just the fact that it was an action scene. It was the fact that it was the worst possible thing that could happen.
Yeah, that's true. Rory tackled that dude.
Look at his face.
That's exactly what do you say?
Rip made the funniest face too. When
Yeah.
everything was just going downhill there.
He's like, bloody hell. It's like everything he tries to do, he just wants to do it he's like, can't we have one mission where we do this sly? And then 2 seconds in, merry band of legends decide to make some noise.
Yeah.
It started with Ray when he you know, when the dude was like waiting at the door.
Yeah,
and Ray just flew into him.
What was he supposed to do? Like, he had one job and he did it.
I would have. I don't know. I guess that was the only thing to do. I would have flown right through the guy like he did the timekeeper, but I guess that would have made a mess too. So what else? I like that Oliver was there. That was pretty cool.
Yes,
they included him, and that Nathan decided to come to him.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I love when they're trying to save Einstein, and he didn't want to like comply with them, so he Stein knocked him out.
While spreading his own knowledge that he created.
Yeah.
That's irony right there. How did you guys like Nathan? Yeah, before we say more of our favorite scenes, how did you guys like Nathan?
I liked him because I feel like he already fit with the group.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's already part of the group in a strange way. Like, he just feels like he's always there.
I think it's more so because he knows about history.
Yeah.
And the fact that legends, they go back in time to change history or fix it.
And he could offer like a good like point of view as to what to change because he's studied it for such a long time.
Yeah.
He could be like, okay, maybe if we change this, it'll work out this way and not change too much here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The perfect person to replace Rip Hunter.
Yeah.
Barry could really take a page out of this dude's book. Yeah, I think he's the only new character that we can really react to right now.
Yeah. Except for the big group.
Yes. What else were your favorite scenes? I don't know why. I love the JSA showing up. That was also another one of my favorite scenes. But they can never, ever get Stargirl's costume right for me. It's always bad. Like in Smallville, it looked exactly like the one on Smallville. And for some reason, that's the only thing. The only gripe I had with this episode is that costume.
Just for like the 2 seconds it's shown.
Yeah. And the guy that's Dr. Midnight, or at least I'm speculating that's Dr. Midnight.
Yeah.
The thing above his, like the little hood he's got on.
Yeah.
It looks ridiculous. He looks like a little boy playing superhero.
Oh.
It looks like Moon Knight. Kind of cool.
No. That's
the guy,
Obsidian.
you're talking about the guy with the glasses right here?
Yes, the goggles.
It's like it looks like one of those old school piloting caps.
Yes, that's what it looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
He looks funny. Yeah, the one that you're talking about, Bears, I think he looks cool. Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian is pretty sick.
That guy that we saw, Commander Steel, is Nathan's grandfather. The guy that shot the gun or something like that. Was that a gun?
Yeah, he pulled out a gun.
Yeah.
That's the historian's grandfather?
Yes.
Nice.
I like the direction they're going. I think now with the whole story arc of like, and don't get me wrong, I love Hawkgirl and Hawkman, but with that whole Vandal Savage, I think that they drew it out way too long, and it was like that's too much of the focus. You know what I'm saying? The Vandal Savage I at least grew up reading about he was tied to that, but it wasn't like his bigger picture. Like he really wanted to rule the world. That it would have been interesting to see him grow into that kind of villain. But the fact that they're going this route with these people,
yeah,
they have more opportunities. I guess they have more stories to tell. So I think any other favorite parts? Did we mention everything?
I think so.
Easter eggs.
I mean,
other than the places they've been, they showed Katana's mask again.
Yes.
Inside the Rip's main room.
I'm gonna go ahead also and say that was Ares' helmet.
Oh yeah, in the library.
Yes.
The ship's library.
So
That'd
we have Superman in this, like, so not in this world, but existing in the DCTV. So maybe Wonder Woman exists there too.
Well, we know Superman exists in DCTV.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying is like you're like here right now in this place. So it'd be interesting to see.
Remember in
Wonder Woman?
Sorry, in Earth 2, Flash. There on the telephone. There's Diana, there's Bruce, and Hal. So
that's true. That's true. Oh,
they are there, but not
hype.
in this timeline.
That's hype. I was gonna say the obvious ones, the obvious Easter eggs were JSA and Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Or at least we see 2 members of the Legion of Doom here. As far as what they're doing.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where they go with this, for
I'll
sure.
tell you where to go with it.
Where?
Wonder Twins.
Dude, they could actually work it onto the show. It would make sense for them to get
on
them
this show?
Here. Yes.
Yeah. It's a team, so why
yeah.
not?
Because they're more like lighthearted, I guess. They were the ones in... Oh, no, you didn't watch it. Never mind.
No.
Yeah.
Too young.
No, it's not too... Yeah, I love too young. Any other Easter eggs?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Did you get a preview, Bears?
Even if I didn't, I'm pretty sure I could guess what's going to happen in the next episode.
Okay.
Just the Justice Society trying to do Justice Society things, and the Legends doing Legend things, trying to prove to the Justice Society that they're not the bad guys.
You get the clapping
yeah,
now
I think
because
that's exactly it.
Damn.
Because the next episode is called Justice Society of America. So
yes,
nice.
And Eobard and Dark are up to no good.
Mm.
Up to no good. Yes, you get the clapping track for that one. Any theories as to what's gonna happen? Well, okay, this is the theory, or what? This is the question for the theory. Sorry.
Okay.
What do you think the Legion of Doom is? What's their? Obviously, it's to make everyone live a living hell. But what do you think they're gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't even guess.
Is it like the ultimate goal for a villain to take over the world?
Basically. I think that
What if
because
the-
Malcolm is. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say Malcolm is gonna. He's like the head of that Legion of Doom. Captain Cold is also gonna be there. So I feel like Malcolm, with everything that's happened,
Yeah.
is going to try and kind of rewrite history in his favor this time. As far as how he's gonna do it, like how maybe that's why they have Eobard so that they can travel throughout time.
Yeah.
Which is I really want to see a scene where he's dragging all these people through the Speed Force and just like how funny that would look. They need like a Jetson style theme song when they travel through it. But yeah, I think that they're gonna play a bigger part as they'll be like our secondary antagonists when the crossovers happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they would take advantage of the Dominators coming through.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if they're not directly contributing to that,
Yeah.
they're gonna take advantage of that. Like everybody not watching their area, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all I can theorize. I really don't know much else. And the JSA, hopefully they stick around for a bit.
Yeah.
I can't just introduce such a magnificent team and just let them go like that.
Yeah.
Nah.
I want to see because this is the first time we're gonna see. Well, have we seen dark abilities like that? Other than Damien, I'm saying like he uses the like dark magic.
Yeah.
Obsidian, so that's gonna be pretty sick to see. And I wonder if Commander Steel's actually gonna be like his comic book counterpart, where his body's made of steel.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, or if he's gonna wear a super suit like Ray does to get his powers.
Nice.
Questions. This one's a little bit more like it's harder to think of theories because this one's broad, I guess. Like the story, we don't really know much about what the. If we get an idea of what the Legion's gonna do, then I guess we can start theorizing. But until then, we'll just enjoy it.
Is Grodd gonna be part of that?
If Grodd was a part of that, that would be awesome because he's under.
I mean, is he in the comic?
Yes, he is.
Is he like in that group in the comics?
The Legion of Doom was run by Grodd, and then Lex Luthor kind of took it over, and Grodd was left like to play with himself, basically. And
Yeah, maybe that's their plan. Try to recruit Grodd.
that'd be amazing. Would you guys love to see Grodd on this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
Humanite.
Yes. What's his name?
Ballsack head.
Ballsack head. Yeah. Did you see the Sizzle Bears or no for this show? Like, what's gonna happen this season?
No.
There's like a big dude. Like, you remember you saw him?
Oh yeah, he looks like a more
Like Jekyll and Hyde.
not a toned down version, but yeah, he's like Bane,
Yeah, like that.
but without a mask.
I think that's Eiling. Because he's supposed to turn into like something that looks like that, and he had the white hair.
Yeah.
And he tries. There's like so much to look forward to in this scene. It's gonna be sick.
Nice.
And I guess with that being said, what do you guys rate this episode?
That's tough.
I'm gonna rate this one a Murphy's Law.
Nice. I think I'm gonna give this. Hey, I'm looking out for my star girl. Out of 10.
Nice. I like it. McFly.
Yeah.
I give this one. Please give Stargirl a brand new costume, and this will be perfect. Out of that, yeah. Any last thoughts? Solid season premiere.
Very solid. Yes.
I liked it.
So, with that being said, you guys, go leave your comments down below on what you thought about the season premiere of Legends of Tomorrow. Did I already tell them to give a like?
I think so.
Oh my god,
I totally forgot.
How did I forget
Last
that?
10
I just
seconds.
said it. And yeah, I think it's you, Bears, it's you.
Go to my channel, Kodak207, where we do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It is awesome. Very awesome. Please be sure to check that.
Yes.
Don't forget to click down below to check out our Creators Co. as well as social links. And be sure to leave your hashtags for this episode with your thoughts and theories. What do you guys want to hashtag? I stumbled on 111. What do you guys want hashtag?
Hashtag JSA and hashtag Legion of Doom.
Yes.
Yes.
And hashtag Rory can survive anything.
Yes. Be sure to leave those hashtags, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
No.
Oh.
What?
Huh?
Who?
What?
What?